What's up, guys? Lesbo Trucker Misty here, and I'm back with videos. I'm sorry I ain't really been doing it. It's been crazy, chaotic. Things have just gotten crazier, and they continue to get crazier every day. But I'm still trucking. Luckily for me, I picked a job that has job security. Without trucking, all the people buying all the toilet paper and everything else that they're buying, they would not be able to have toilet paper without us truckers. So I thank you guys for watching, and today's exciting video, it is Sunday, March 29th, 2020. I'm sitting in our Sellersburg garden. I apologize if you can see the mess behind me. Bought a new fridge, thought it would fit in my cabinets. They do not fit. So I had to take the cabinet out. So when I stop tonight, I am going to take my cabinet out. I'll just throw it up on my top bunk until I get back, know where to put it. So all good. So I apologize, everything's chaotic back there. I'll deal with that tonight. And I'm going to get you guys a inside look at my new truck. I know I have it. My kids keep asking about it and everything. So we'll do that. So I'm sitting at the Sellersburg yard. I'm hooked up to an empty trailer. I'm going to deadhead. Deadhead, again, means empty. It is the miles that you travel from one point to the other point empty. You deadhead. I'm going to deadhead over to Richmond, Kentucky, and I'm going to drop this trailer at Sherman Williams, and I'm going to pick up a load of Sherman Williams paint, and I'm going to take it to Buford, Georgia. So we're looking at about 30-minute break, everything, hook up everything. We are looking at about 9 hours today. I'm leaving a little early, but like I said, I want to get pulled off once you get closer to Atlanta. And you'll see on the map, we're not actually going to Atlanta, we're going to cut off. But once you get closer up there to Atlanta, the spots to pull off are few far in between. A lot of city drivers know that. They park at a lot of the pilots, making spots hard. So 112 miles of deadhead, and then, yeah, you can see we're going to travel to Buford, Georgia, and then we're going to drop this. This should be a hazmat load, so this is going to be my first hazmat load video. I actually did the load last week for the first time, hazmat, placards, everything. I'm going to show you guys everything. So thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please like and subscribe below. Share it with all your friends. It means a lot that you guys are watching my videos. And yeah, this is going to be a hazmat load. It is not a tanker load as far as I know, because like I said, I already did this trip last week, and I didn't really feel it. So yeah, basically just heads up. I know you're going to see the screen. You saw the screenshot of our trip, but basically we are going to take 65 over into Louisville, Kentucky, get on 64, head 64 all the way to 75. We're going to get on 75 South, which takes you right towards Richmond. We're going to get off, we're going to drop, we're going to hook, we're going to get back on 75 South and take it all the way down just before Atlanta. And then you do some switchovers, 285, 85 to 935. It's right a mile and a half right off 935, so not too bad. Pretty easy. Don't have to do the big major hill there in Chattanooga. And then yeah, tomorrow after I deliver this at 10 a.m. it's a 10 a.m. delivery, I will be heading to Social Circle, Georgia. Never been there. And then I'm heading to North Carolina. So thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Without you guys, what was the point? I mean, other than I didn't start doing this for fans. I appreciate all the fans, all the rookies. If you guys have questions, continue to email me. I'll answer any questions that I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask another trucker. Thank you guys for watching, but I do this for my kids. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna video the voyage there. I gotta see if the camera's dead. You may not get to see me do Richmond, the drive to Richmond. I'm in charge of the camera. I forgot it at home, and then when I got home I remembered to bring it, camera and computer, but I didn't charge it. So I'm probably gonna put it on the charger. That way you guys can see me drop this empty, hook up to my full trailer. We can check out the trailer together, do the trip together, and then we're gonna head south. So thanks, guys. Alright guys, got over here to the Sherman Williams and dropped my trailer where the empties go. And now I'm gonna, I bobtailed over to receiving, got my paperwork, which tells me which trailer is mine. And so I'll bobtail over there to the drop yard and I'll hook up to that trailer, do a pre-trip inspection, make sure it's good. Make sure that it's labeled right, brakes are working good, tires are good. The tandems, the back tires will be all the way in the back. That's how they load it here because it's so heavy. They want the support when they bring the forklifts in, so they load them tandems in the back. So I'll have to move forward, but I got a gauge. It's usually pretty good. Last time I went ahead and scaled because I was a little over on my gauge. And it ended up being fine once I got fuel and evened it out. I was like 31 on the front, about 32 on the back. So when I got fuel, it might have been 30, 32. I don't remember exactly. But anyways, so we'll get a gate. We'll hook up to it. We'll see if we can tell if we can get it. It's 34,061 pounds. So that's pretty heavy on the back. That makes me about 60, when I get fuel, I'll be about 69,000 total, so almost 70,000. It's not the heaviest load I've hauled, but it is kind of heavy. So yeah, we're gonna get over here, we're gonna hook up, and we're gonna get rolling, heading towards Beaufort, Georgia. Alright guys, so I got hooked up to the trailer. Now I'm gonna pre-trip it, make sure that the kingpin, which is what's on your tractor, the kingpin's on the trailer where your fifth wheel connects to, make sure that they're both good, locked. I'm going to check all the tires, I'm going to check all the air lines, I'm going to check all of my hazmat things. We're going to walk through that. So if you already know a lot about trucking, fast forward through this part, because this is more for people that don't know a lot about trucking, and just to, you know, show everybody what it looks like out here when we do our pre and post trips and everything. And everybody's pre and post trip is different, so I'm sorry if you do something different than I do. If you think I'm missing something on mine, comment below. I won't show everything I do, but I'll show the very important tires. You want to make sure that there's no liquid leaking out of there. You want to make sure your lug nuts are good. You want to, you know, do the very basic things, your lights, everything. I already have my marker lights on. I already have my flashers on, so when I hook up my electrical line from the tractor to the trailer, my lights are going to come on and I'm going to be able to go around it, and I'm going to be able to see if everything is good. So let's get this going. It's an extremely windy day, so I'm sorry if you can't hear me real well. First thing I do is I look underneath here and I want to make sure there is no gap on that skid plate, which is my fifth wheel, and the bottom of that trailer. I want to make sure my kingpin arm is locked. Come around here just to do another check. There's a kingpin locking jaws. So I crawl underneath here, and I know y'all won't probably be able to see it, but I look inside right there, and I'm looking for a metal bar that runs across. I see the metal bar. That's why we do our tug test. Make sure it's good. So then come back over here and I'm going to hook up my glide hands. These are my glide hands. These supply my air and my electrical lines. I'm going to hook them up to the trailer. Blue is for your brakes. So you just stick it up right there. I want to get it on. Good, secure. This is my electrical line. Okay, so I'm going to grab the electrical line, and when I hook this up, I'm going to look down the side of my trailer, and there'll be an orange light. I want to make sure that orange light comes on. So I'm going to put you down for this for a second. Sorry about that. See the orange light? It comes on quick. It goes off, it shows it's working. Red, we need, while we're driving, we're going to hook that up. I don't usually do this with a phone in my hand. Let me say it's a little bit more difficult. I want to make sure it's good. So now, my 3 blue glide hand, electrical line, and my red glide hand are hooked up. I'm going to go back to my cab. I'm going to hop up in here. This is for the tractor. Don't push it. This is for the trailer. You're going to push it. It's going to take some air away because it's feeding it through. It'll build back up. But you want to come back out here and you want to listen. Make sure that there's no air leaking in that. Get back over here. By the way, while we're up there, that's a placard that tells you that I'm hauling hazardous chemicals. It looks secure, it's gonna stay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my landing gear. While I'm at my landing gear, I'm checking the trailer to make sure it has no damage, no flaws, anything like that that could cause me trouble. This is my landing gear. Crank arm, everything like that. So now I'm not gonna make y'all watch me put this up. Basically, I'm gonna turn this handle, that's gonna come up, the weight's gonna go on the pivot point. As you can see, crank handle's stored. I'm up. Doesn't look like it, but it's on a hill. Like, it actually is up. But another placard tells me I'm hauling flammable fire. It's 3. This lets firefighters, anybody know in case I get in a wreck or I have a spill, what they need to clean it up, how they need to clean it up, what to use and what not to use on it. Flashing, working light. I like that. Come over here. I'm gonna check my tires. Make sure they got good tread. I'm gonna kick them. Gotta kick the tires. Kick the tires. Lug nuts. You know. Marker light. This is that ABS light that came on and went off. If I have a problem with my airline, it's gonna come on while I'm driving. This stays on when your marker lights are on. I'll tell you. Okay. Got brake lights, turn signals, my hazards. I want to check them all up on the top. Well, it's hard for y'all to see, but I'm right next to the building. So when I pull up, I'm going to end up breaking this seal and putting the seal that I got inside there. There wasn't enough room to open the door, so I'll find another placard in there just to make sure that they're good in there. Lights are good, so I'll come around here. Side, I want to check these tires. Kick them. Kick them and they don't have air. They got shiny spots. You got issues. Okay? So look at my airline. Making that noise. That is a good light. That is a good right there on the top. In the very front of your tractor, you have a clearance light on both sides. So, I'm going to come back over here. Back up, right up there, hard to see, got one on both sides. So no fluid leaking or anything. I'm gonna pull up because my tandems are in the back, and again, we can't ride with the tandems in the back, as y'all saw. So I'm gonna pull up, and I'm gonna make it to where I'm actually gonna pull out and get on the, pardon the negative 58. My truck thinks it's negative 58 all the time. But here's my air gauge. When, oh, that's a reflection from a flashlight. I'm like, ew. When I don't have anything but my tractor at 0, this is an empty trailer. This is where you want it to be. As you can see, I'm over, but I'm really not over because my tires are in the back. So we're gonna set the tractor. Of course, you already have the tractor. Set the trailer. Trailer, tractor, trailer, tractor. Yellow. That's moves your thing that I'm driving. This moves the thing that I'm pulling. Tractor. Tractor, trailer. Anyways, you're gonna pull it because you can't move the tandems if this is pulled out, and you want to leave that locked for now. Okay. Also have a trailer brake. Stops it from moving. All right, so let's get out. It's really windy today. Like, it sucks coming up here. It was pushing me all over. So I'll go back here. See a lot better space on that landing gear. It looked like it was touching the ground. It's just where we pulled it. But alright, so tandems are in the back. Basically, layman's terms, tandems tires all the way in the back. can't drive like that. So we're gonna go over here. So there's a little button. We're gonna pull it, and when I pull it, watch that go in. There's 4 of those, 2 on each side. They're gonna go in, which is gonna allow me to slide this trailer back so that the tandems will actually sit right about here, I'd say. And then we'll check the gauge again, make sure we're good. And if I feel like I'm not good, I gotta get fuel on the way down here anyways. So if we're not good, we'll skip. You should always scale if you don't know what your weight is. I've played with mine a couple times. I know my gauge is working, but at any time it could go out. And you're responsible for your gauge. So, and don't forget that when I get out again, I'm going to put this seal back there and I'm going to open that one up. So, in order to do that, put your foot on the brake. Push the tractor in. Shut your door so I can see a mirror, okay? Put it in reverse. Okay? Watch the tandems. I'm gonna hold the trailer brake. I'm gonna let off the clutch and I'm gonna let it move backwards. Checking my gauge. Okay, look at that. Look at that. So, release your trailer brakes. In doing so, because these are air, not full handle, when I move forward a hair, forward, I'm going to set them both, okay? And then I'm going to release these. That's going to cause them not to be able to move. You'll see if I try to back up, my whole rear end's going to go up because it's locked. So, reset. Seal. Okay? You should have miscellaneous tools all over your truck. I do. Look at that. I gotta clean the floor. Pardon the mess. Freaking spilled a goddamn soda the other day. So I gotta clean that tonight. So, these are good. They're purple. My kids bought them for me. They are good for cutting the locks, okay? So while we're walking back here, common sense would tell you, hey, check that kingpin lock. Check those tandem locks, I mean. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2. Those 2 are out, the other 2 are out. We're locked. So, let me give you another view, my bad. Remember how the tires were back there? That's where the tires should be. They can actually go up to right there. Yeah. So, we'll go back here. How is it going to cut this off? Just like so. It's weird. I gotta get my GoPro. Now, very carefully. You can lay those right there. You can lay that right there. You can lay that one's gonna stay in your hand. You don't want it to blow away. You don't want to be like these jerks that leave their shit. So, anyways, my load is secure. I'm gonna throw that in there. And they didn't give me another placard, but it's not a big deal because I got the one from last time. And I think all these were actually put on right, so I'm gonna reseal the door. I want to make sure those latches on top are good, and I want to make sure these are good. Go down here. I'm gonna run this seal. That's what they call this. A sail. Like I said, hard to do one-handed. Ah, look at that. Everybody's gonna get into it now. Someone really wants to break into it, they're gonna break into it, whether you have a lock or you don't. So let's head to Georgia. We're gonna probably stop at a rest area. Well, first we're gonna get fuel because I'm almost to a quarter and this is heavy. We're gonna get fuel and then we're gonna stop probably at a rest area right outside Atlanta. So let's see what we can do. Good morning, guys. So I'm here at Sherman Williams Paint. It's kind of tight here, so it's kind of hard to get turned around with the sleeper. So I'm actually just backing up closer to the dock so I can get myself set up instead of trying to do a U-turn back there with some trucks. But I got the dock, and I apologize. My camera's not working right, but I'm going to work on it when I get into the dock. And my next load, I'll try to get my headgear so you guys can actually see me open and everything. But I'm just going to go ahead and post this video because I've been promising y'all I would post a video. So I'm going to go ahead and post it. And then I thank you guys for watching. The next video is going to be better. I'll share this with you because I'm human. Alright, so there was, wherever that truck is, there was 3 trucks parked. So I didn't want to do a U-turn right there because the 3 trucks came out to about where that white truck comes. And they were probably where that yellow thing is. So that left you from there to there. Here's my dock. I got in it. I'm not going to lie to you. 30 minutes, I think it was. But, you know, I'm having a frustrated day. My engine brakes aren't working. My J brakes, they're not working. It's been a frustrating day. So you got this fucking trailer, right? It's parked here. And so I backed up. And I start cutting it next to this guy because there's steps, which is awesome. Man, every time I get close, you know, you can't just go right over there. There's this black thing, and at the time there was another trailer parked right here, next to the black thing. You know, see the black thing right there? There's a trailer parked right there, so you had that little bit of space, and I didn't hit anything. I got a trailer on the side of me over here, so I didn't hit anything. It's frustrating. But, I mean, I did everything I could. I had to take little steps at it, little stabs at it, then I ended up clearing that, which then put my trailer like this. So, I kind of did like that, and tried to straighten it out, and then I eventually got it. So, yeah, Hazmat, it ain't the Hazmat that's the pain in the ass. It's these places that have fucking, oh, here he comes. Speak of the fucking devil. This motherfucker and his I can go anywhere, back into any motherfucking thing, because I don't have a bed or even anything. Oh, and look, how nice of him. He's gonna move the fucking trailer after he watched me struggle. Fucking asshole. I mean, no, he probably can't move the trailer till they tell him to, but he does suck. I mean, I could have probably asked him to move it up. Had he moved it up, just even where that tire is underneath there for the thing next to it, it would have been better. The guy next to me just honked, and he's pointing at it like, ain't that a bitch? Because, see, that would have gave me so much room. But, you know what? It is what it is. You can just do what you can do, and he's really moving it. Ain't that some shit? It's just some shit, man. It sucks, but you know what? I got it in. I mean, I got frustrated. I just took a breath. I got out and looked, and, I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, there's going to be days that you can't fucking get it in. You don't have a choice out here. I mean, I guess you could be a little whiny baby and be like, can I get in another dock? Sometimes you have to, but I mean, if you do it every single time, I mean, come on now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to start the funny episodes. I'm going to start doing those. And I mean, even him, look, he doesn't have no space. Even he's fucking struggling. It's so fucking tight here. It's like they grew or something. It's so tight. But, I mean, he has a lot more room. He can move around, and, yeah. But, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to get y'all some better episodes. I'm going to get some road episodes. And, yeah, this was Hazmat. Not hard to do. Just stay out of areas that say no Hazmat. Take the bypasses, like Indy and Cincinnati. And then, yeah, just make sure if you leave, your paperwork is always within arm's reach of you. And your door's a good place. And if you leave to go like inside somewhere, just put it in your seat. Those are the 2 main things to remember. That way, if an accident does happen, the police and fire, EMS, they know what they're dealing with. You know, even though it says hazmat and flammable, and it says flammable on the side, and it gives them the 3, they still don't know, like, that could be a bunch of things. So they need to make sure they don't spray water on something that ignites the fire more, or they need to make sure that, you know, they don't do something that could cause it to blow up. So that is my jerk of the day right there. Y'all have a good one.